Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Carmen here, coming to you from the couch. And I am a psychologist in Florida. And I am talking to you today, Monday, about some mindset and relaxation tips. I wanted to bring you 3 ways to relax. And as I'm doing that, I am going to slow it down a little bit. When we're presenting, when we're anxious, we are often going fast, speeding through life, breathing shallowly and rapidly. And all of that tells our body that all is not well. It also starves our body of oxygen, which we need in order to calm things down, in order to solve a problem, find a solution in order to figure out what will help us best. So that's extra, a little lagniappe, if you will, for how to slow yourself down. Do some slower breathing, deep belly breaths from the diaphragm. But the first tip is nose alphabet. I was a little iffy about whether or not I would even demonstrate this for you. It is just like it sounds. You're going to ease your tension in your neck muscles by sitting up straight in your chair, head forward, shoulders back. You can't see my shoulders, but now they're back. I was a little slumped. I sit in front of the TV or the screen for several hours a day, helping all the people. So my posture needs some correction too. And I'm catching myself. I am speaking a little faster again. So again, slow down your conversation, slow down your breathing. Now, the second part of this is to move your nose in small, smooth movements to trace the alphabet in the air. Half-inch capital letters are best. So you would start with A. I didn't do that very well. See, it's a complex activity, so it's going to slow you down, but it's also giving your neck a little exercise for the things we don't do when we're always in front of a computer screen or at a desk. So let's try it again, but with B this time. So there's B, C. Oh, I messed that letter up. It's okay, because it's not permanent. So let's try D again. All right, and an E. So it goes like that. You see, it takes a lot of mental energy to do that. And it's also relaxing your neck. If you have issues with neck tension, tightness, you need to know where you hold your stress. I hold mine in my shoulders, so I have to constantly do things to get that out. So that's tip number 1. Do the nose alphabet. Try to be straight, good posture, chest out, shoulders back, head straight forward. Do half-inch letters in the air. Second tip is that you want to toss out the time wasters. When we're tired and tense, we often choose time-wasting activities that don't rejuvenate us. So replace web surfing. I know you do that because I do it too. Replace the scroll, if you will, on other social media. And instead, you listen to some soothing music like I have playing now, or do a half hour of yoga, or I like to tell people, especially if you're in an office and you can't do yoga, you can do some yoga opening moves. Oh, goodness. It's like part of your sun salutation series, but you can do the swimming motion. And if you're standing up, you can do the down to your toes and back up again. it gets everything flowing. And I don't know about you, but just that much is having my body go, ah, yeah, feels good, feels better. So doing more things like that, um, or just doing some simple stretches. Maybe you work a lot with your hands, doing some stretches, stretch out your hands, your fingers, all of that. And do the same thing on the opposite side and just so stop the time wasters. Do something that will actually calm you, soothe you. Give that 15 to 20 minutes to those kinds of activities, including while you're listening to some music, including doing some visualization that will help you to kind of let go of all of those things. So the last thing I'm going to share with you is kind of in the meditation realm. As we're listening to this music, this for me would be too active for meditation. I have other things that help me slow down, but I want to share with you the seashell meditation. So you could save some seashells from the beach and bring them home and relive the serenity of the seashore with this simple meditation. Place the seashell in front of you, sit quietly, and pay attention to your breathing. Now, gaze at the seashell. I know it's a seashell, but let's pretend this is the seashell. You're going to gaze at the seashell on the table, on the desk, in the jar. I'm in Florida, so a lot of people collect them in jars or in bowls, but gaze at one particular seashell. And without describing it, when words or judgments pop up, just let it pass. Move your eyes around the curves of the seashell. Notice the texture of the seashell, the dips and the shiny texture. If you've got a shiny one, the dullness of it, the color of it. Pay attention to that. And every time something wants to pop up, a judgment about your day, about things from the past, worries about the future, let's go back to the seashell and noticing its structure, noticing its beauty, the color, the light, all of the things. Do that for 5 to 10 minutes before you return to your regular activities. It's enough to give your brain a break, to give your mind a break from the stress, to stop focusing, reliving, reactivating, repeating the worry thoughts, the bad things, the things that stress you out, the judgments about yourself. Just put it down for 5 to 10 minutes. So I hope that these 3 tips for relaxing, refreshing, and shifting focus for a few minutes of your day can help you to slow down enough to get in touch with yourself enough that you can give yourself a break from your worries and your stress, even the most pressing ones that you have to figure out. It can wait 15 to 20 minutes. It can wait. Slow it down. Take a rest. Do something good that presses the reset button, that gets those stress hormones down, because that's what happens when you're stressed out. That will allow you to think clearer, because again, if you're doing those shallow breaths because you're stressed out or you're anxious, your brain's not going to function. You're not going to be able to get the words out. You're not going to be able to remember what you have to do today or what you meant to do today or how to do a thing today. You're offline. That's what happens when you're stressed out. You're offline. Pressing the reset button, just like with your computer, your phone, your laptop, helps you get back in the game again. Helps you to get rid of all the extraneous background noise, feel better, and go back out and attack your day the way that you can. Use the skills that you have to be productive, to get some things done, to solve some issues. Find a solution that works better for you, to access resources. I can't access any resources if I'm stressed day out. Doesn't happen. So thank you for taking this time to spend with me, to activate yourself, to feel better, do better, and so on. And I will see you next time for another mental health mindset. Have a great day. Don't forget to share what you got out of this, what you tried from what we've talked about, and how it worked for you. Also, don't forget to share it out. Don't forget to subscribe and to like and comment. I appreciate you. Be well, and I'll see you next time.